sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Elliott set to kick off.
A clash of two of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Nifty move. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Throwing first play is Herbert. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Herbert. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Coverage was great everywhere that time. He tried to get it to his outlet, tried to get it to his running back, but sailed it a little bit too high and actually left his body open for a big hit.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Finding more on the out route for the completion. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
From the 33, here's a 2nd down and 6. Here's Hurts to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Wow, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. DJ Reader drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. He'll look to throw. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
And the Cowboys first down.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Barkley is in. Touchdown, Dallas. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
They're on 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Back to throw here, Herbert. This one goes out wide for Barkley. No gain on the play. And it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Call it a gain of a yard. And 3rd and 8 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Connor not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. Caught on the slant. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
A gain of 6 yards. Brings up 4th down and goal.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. They snap it to Herbert. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jerry Jeudy there to make the grab. And the Raiders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And someone a little too eager to block this extra point. Henceforth, the flag. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. Completed the run. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. Second down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
That's into the hands of Worthy. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 33.
13 yards.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Cowboys.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Flush to his right. That is caught by Lamb. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Another Cowboys.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. It's complete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
In motion goes the tight end. From the gun, it's Hurts. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
1st and 10.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
That is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now they work this well upfield across the 45. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after after the break. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Escaping the pressure right. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time.
But my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Left side to Lamb. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Second and goal at the 11-yard line.
Another try for Barkley. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
3rd and goal.
He'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Elliott is good. And that pushes the lead to 8 points. They doubled them up. It's 16 to 8. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out.
And got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Herbert now. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
Herbert throwing again. That is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Antonio Gates, 33 yards. And the Raiders are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. He's got daylight. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
14.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys. 1st and 10.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Throwing is Hurts. Flushed out right. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Emeka Booker, 46 yards. And the Cowboys are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. This is 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. DK Metcalf, 82 yards. And the Raiders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Cowboys 26, Raiders 21.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here's Hurts to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. That is intercepted. Picked up by Trenton Simpson. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception. And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there.
Jerry Tillery running in there and setting him down. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Herbert. That's going to be caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Antonio Gates with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Herbert now to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete to Lamb. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
For a Cowboys.
He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. That's complete, left side to Worthy. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this one away.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Herbert to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Herbert. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guy's going out for passes.
Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Herbert going to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's got it inside the 10. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
What a play there. You got to use that timeout, though.
Here's 1st and goal. Throwing, Herbert. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
That's caught. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a one-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort That was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. With that, we say good night from AT&T Stadium.